Hi guys, it's Angie, Tonini-Rogers here, and I wanted to talk with you a few minutes today about teamwork and leadership. Just going to discuss a couple things about those things, and at the end, I will let you know how you can join a team that has some great leadership and talks about and has the kind of skills that I'm going to talk about here. So, as many of you know, I am a nurse manager. And I lead a team of nurses and mental health workers in a psychiatric setting. And, one of the reasons why I do what I do is because I love helping people and I love seeing people grow. Personally, professionally, I love when people, move on because they've attained the skills that they need to be promoted and move on to something new. That's just kind of why I do what I do. That's also why I joined the business that I'm in. I think that we have great leadership, and as you'll see that, leadership and teamwork is what's really important in being part of a team and a part of a successful team. So one of my team members recently moved on to something new and better, and he is in nursing school, and he moved on to another job. And he wrote a letter talking about his time here at the place where we work. And so I'm just going to read a little bit of what he wrote. It says, "I joined the team in 2009, and since then we've experienced many changes, from management to unit rules and guidelines to the many staff we've seen come and go, and to even the toughest of times like the sudden death of a well-loved and always remembered colleague. But one thing that's brought each of us through these challenges is that we are truly a family. I've been very privileged to be a small part of something so incredible. My fellow team members on our team are not just simply my team members, they are my family members. We've all been through so much together, and I've learned so many things from these past 4 years working with such amazing people. One of the biggest things being that no matter one's walk of life, no matter one's stature, no matter one's background, that God knows how to place people in our lives that truly make us better people, to encourage us in the tough times in life, to be a strength to each other, and to help each other along the way, to sometimes hold each other up when we can't seem to find the strength to hold ourselves up, to be that person someone can talk to when life seems to be too much, to get each other through tough times, to lift another's spirit when life has torn one spirit down, to be a true and loyal friend when those are so hard to come by in this day and time, to truly be family. That's our team, my family. And I'm so thankful and proud to be a part of such an amazing family." And then he goes on to talk about some of the individuals that he's worked with and kind of names some of those qualities. Some qualities that some of these people have on this team are honesty, being upfront, holding each other accountable, demanding respect, building true and strong friendships, building bonds that will last a lifetime, giving you strength in tough times, sticking together in tough times, working as a team towards the same goal, being tender of heart, selflessness, having a big heart. What else does he say? Having a lot of personality and pizzazz. How to change the mood of an entire room when you walk in it, when you just crack a smile or a joke or a laugh. Bubbly personalities, funny comments that make us laugh even when things really shouldn't be funny. Loyalties as a friend. Laughing, joking. Trust, building trust. Knowing that you're going to be there regardless, and that no matter what happens, you're going to be there to back them up. Having a tender spirit and attitude, how to listen carefully to others, how to act on what it is that we are supposed to be acting on, motivating others and inspiring others to achieve our goals. What else? Holding people accountable, being responsible, taking ownership. This was such an awesome letter to get as a manager, I have to say. It's one of the best exit letters that I've ever seen. Let's see, a couple of other things he said about a couple other people, and then I'm wrapping it up. Let's see, trusting again, giving us direction when we needed it, giving us feedback when we needed it, putting us in our place when we needed it. And this is about the nurses on our floor. And then this is about me as the leader. Thank you for all the times of debating rationales and guidelines and changes and the many different things that we've experienced together on our team. But most importantly, thank you for being an amazing nurse manager. You're not just our manager, but you've helped us create an environment for caring for one another as friends, as well as team members, and as a family. You have created an environment where we care and love each other, and we will trust each other and do what each other each other needs us to do. You've helped us to learn to be accountable to each other, to ourselves, and to own what we do and what we do as a group, what we do individually and what we do as a group. We own and are accountable for everything that happens on our unit with our patients. If something is wrong, it's our job to fix it. It's not our job to point fingers. You've helped us grow as people, and you've brought us even closer together as a team before you came. And believe it or not, that was a hard thing to do, he said. I can never thank you enough for that. You truly made a difference in our lives. Thanks for all you do. So, how does that feel? To me, that felt awesome to know, first of all, that, I am blessed to work on a team. And I think, on a team, in my nursing, career and helping patients and staff, I am blessed to work on a team with all of those qualities. I think what's even more exciting as I start this journey on the business, what's really exciting is that a lot of the leaders in this business have a lot of those same qualities. They want to develop a sense of family. You see that, especially if you get to an event. A little plug here for the event that's coming up in Denver, Colorado, July 19th through the 21st. You've got to get to an event. You have to connect with people, build relationships, build the trust, get to know who people are, and let people get to know you. Because after everything else, no matter what it is that we're doing, it's about the relationships and the people and the way that you feel when you're with those people. I got to tell you, we have a difficult unit. In fact, we have the most acute unit in our hospital as far as in a psychiatric setting. We've got the most difficult population that there is, and we got a difficult group. So being able to feel like you're with family and being trusted, having relationships that you love each other and you want to do for each other. You love yourself enough to own what you're doing, to be accountable for your actions, and to then hold other people accountable, because that's what it's about. It's about being accountable, loving other people, and creating that environment where everyone's working towards the same goal. So this was a little longer than I expected, but again, I connect this to the team at Empower Network, the leaders, Dave, and you have Nicole and Tracy and Vic and Justin and Dee and Mike Hobbs and his family and Tony Rush. I mean, all of these people that are truly trying to build an environment that they just want to help other people. At the same time, though, just like any good leader or manager would, you hold the people accountable to own their own business. You want them to own their actions, own their thoughts, own their words, and be accountable to them. So, kind of like I do with my staff, as I've led in management positions for years. I love the people that I work with. I love them so much that I'm going to hold them accountable to their actions, their words, and their thoughts. I'm going to hold them accountable, and I'm going to make them own what it is they're doing individually and then what they're doing as a group. And I think that's what this leadership at Empower Network does as well. They encourage us to own what we do and say individually, to then affect others in positive ways, building those relationships, and loving people. So if you love people and you build the relationships and trust, and then you hold people, you love them enough to hold them accountable, that is an environment that anybody can succeed in if you have people that truly want to succeed. Just like, in your place of work, or, in healthcare, when I'm working with staff, the ones that don't have a desire to love others and to be responsible and accountable to themselves, they don't last. And that's okay, because it's not for everybody, right? Just like Empower Network, it's not going to be for everybody, but it will be for those who want to take responsibility and accountability for their own lives, want to own the outcomes that they get from their actions, and then want to share the love that they have for others. Then this place is for you. This business is for you. This family is for you to join. So again, I can't stress to you enough to get to an event. It is an amazing experience, and you will see and feel the love that this leadership of this team has for people. And you'll also get a touch of that. You got to be accountable and responsible, and that is what it is. Again, the 3 things that you need to create a team that is successful as a leader: you need to love others, okay? Build relationships, and out of that love comes building relationships, genuine relationships, and building trust, gaining trust. Then you need to love others enough to hold them accountable, individually and then as a group. You got to have a vision or a mission, which means that's the goals that we were talking about. You got to know where you're going to get there, and you got to know where you're going as a leader to get other people to follow you. You can't get followers if you don't have a destination in mind. So make sure that you know what your goals are, so that others then can follow you and see that they can attain their goals, within your vision. The other thing real quick about vision and mission is that your vision as a leader has to be big enough to encompass others' visions and goals and dreams. So that's another thing to remember. That's a whole nother video. And then finally, the third thing is to build an atmosphere of acceptance and family, and just a place where people feel safe to be themselves and connect with people. So love others, hold people accountable, get the ownership, have a vision. And those are kind of the 3 top things. And I think that this guy, when he left, in the letter that he left, talked a lot about that. So you got to love what you're going to do, whether it's here or somewhere else. But just love yourself, love what you're going to do, and love the people around you. And you can be successful, and you can be a leader even if you're not in a titled position of a leader or a manager or a supervisor or what have you. The truth is, a lot of managers or supervisors aren't really leaders. You have to be a leader regardless of what your title position is. So anyway, that's enough for today. So thank you for watching, and hope to see you soon. In fact, I hope to see all of you and meet all of you guys and give you guys some squeezes in Denver, Colorado, July 19th through the 21st. So thank you so much, and we'll talk with you soon.